In today's video, I'm going over all the types of NBA 2K20 players, and I guarantee you are definitely one of them. This video should be very relatable, so make sure to stay tuned to find out who you are. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Story of Sam, back at it again with a brand new NBA 2K20 video. As you heard, I'm going over the types of 2K players. If you are brand new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for high quality content 2 times per week. I will be posting all sorts of NBA 2K20 videos. Make sure to drop a like on the video. Let's try to hit 10 likes. I know we can do it. Comment down below what type of 2K player you are once you hear all the different types. The first type of player is Mr. Overconfident. He is always shooting the worst shots, chucking up garbage. His teammates hate him, and he thinks he is way better than he is. He probably has one good game, and then he thinks he's going to shoot like that every single game. Shoots threes with non-shooting builds. Tries to be a demigod in 2K20, when in 2K20, you really cannot be a demigod. Your player is very limited to what he can do. You definitely know at least one of them. They are always too confident in everything they do. Maybe tries to call for an ISO, thinks he's like a Steezo dribble god, tries to be a dribble god knowing damn well he can't dribble for his life. It is very annoying to play with this guy. Moving on to the second type of player, we have the Rager. More specifically, the Squeaker. The Squeaker is much worse in my opinion. They sound like a 6-year-old with the worst microphone in the world that they just bought at Walmart a couple minutes ago. You can hear the echo in the background, probably a vacuum in there, of course. It's just really bad. But for raging, almost everyone in the 2K community rages, I would say. Everyone does it, some more than others though. 2K gets everyone mad. It's just something about 2K that gets you very angry, just the way the game works. People just get really mad, stupid shots go in, stuff like that, and everyone just gets super pissed off. And then you eventually start screaming. You might have lost on a game winner, and that's the worst. Losing on a game-winning shot, especially to a white, is the worst feeling in the entire world. Maybe somebody hit a heavily contested shot, and honestly, when stuff like that happens, the Rager usually just quits the game and says, I've had enough for today, and logs on tomorrow. I do quit a good amount of games, sometimes I do get a little angry and I do end up quitting the game, but usually I stay for the whole game. Nadex is the most iconic Rager in the 2K community. Everyone knows Nade for being a crazy Rager. If you don't know who Nade is, here he is.
Oh my god, man! Me cago en la coño,
We all do it sometimes. I rage a good amount, as I said. Comment down below, do you rage a lot? I'm sure you do. 2K brings out the worst in all types of people. It gets us super mad, but we always keep playing. The Rager is just an iconic player that we all know. And that's why it comes in at our second spot. Coming in at our third spot, we have Mr. Excuses, by far the most annoying player to play with in any 2K game. There's always a reason why he missed a shot. It's never his fault. Maybe he lagged, his Wi-Fi is going out, he's on Wi-Fi and not a LAN cable, his badge didn't work, he has the wrong jump shot on. It's never his fault no matter what happened. Maybe he forgot to buy turbo, he has no Gatorade boost left, anything. He'll literally find the worst excuses to make sure that the blame is never on him. And you know somebody is making excuses when he genuinely blames Ronnie for missing, even though Ronnie has nothing to do with the actual game. Maybe he didn't buy Gatorade or is on a new build with no badges. There's nothing this guy will do that is actually his fault. Maybe it is his first game on, that's a common excuse. First game on is kind of tough though to play. And Mr. Excuses always deflects the blame to someone else, maybe a teammate of his that's like selling him or something, or maybe just something about the game like his badges, and that's why Mr. Excuses comes in at the number 3 spot. Always making excuses, and it is never his fault. Moving on to number 4, we have honestly a really fun player to play with. It is the Noob. As I said, he is very fun to play with. They're just trash at the game, that's why they're a noob obviously. Probably didn't even buy a VC, players probably not even an 85 overall, and they're just playing the game for fun. They aren't taking it too seriously, they're just kind of a casual, just playing the game for fun, as I said. And it's always a celebration when the noob scores because he is just that bad. It's always a good time because you can join his park, and as you guys probably know, the park in NBA 2K20 is skill-based matchmaking. What does that mean? So it basically means that if you join a Rookie 1's park, you're going to be surrounded with a bunch of bots around you, and you're going to get a bunch of easy games. That's why it's really fun to play with noobs. You can play against noobs yourself, so you can easily carry him against bad competition. And the noob usually thinks he's playing a lot better than he is because he thinks that he's winning games by himself, but in reality, he's getting carried by his other 2 teammates on the court. And it's really hard to rage at someone when they're not toxic themselves. Usually they're very chill, calm, and just trying to play the game. And it is one of my personal favorites to play with. Not for competitive games, obviously, because a noob will sell you in competitive games, but just for fun, playing against some bots and trying to get some easy Ws. And before I get to the number 1 spot, I have a couple of honorable mentions to talk about. Some honorable mentions on this list might be the Casual. I didn't include the casual just because I feel like they blend in way too much with the noob. Usually noobs aren't trying to take the game too seriously, and casuals also aren't trying to take the game too seriously. Another one is the old head. I didn't include the old head because I feel like everyone knows the old head by now. Backwards cap, Michael Jordan jersey, usually a slasher build, and I did the old head for types of NBA 2K19 players, and I really didn't want to be the same list from last year. That's why I tried to include different players and different play styles. Another honorable mention is the dribble god. I was really strongly considering putting these guys in just because they are super skilled at the game. As you guys see in the background gameplay, this guy is dribbling all the way around the court, back and forth, barely even losing turbo and getting to the rim effectively. These players are super entertaining to watch. You're probably watching Steezo the God in the background. He is the #1 dribble god in all of 2K, and he has been for around 3 years now. Dribble gods take a lot of skill, and they hate everything that has to do with pick and roll. They do not want to pick and roll at all. They want to go pure ISO, have your guy sit in the corner, and just keep on ISOing the entire possession till they either get a dunk, which I really like to get. Dunks are very big for dribble gods, and a three-pointer. Dribble guys want to put you on your back every single time. They probably have playmaking takeover. They're usually either a two-way slashing playmaker or just a normal slashing playmaker, because slashing plays are the best build to ISO on this year. And even in a game like 2K20 where ISO is not the wave, these guys are still going to be on an ISO build trying to drop you every single play. As I said, they don't care what game it is, they're going to be ISOing on it every time, no matter if screens are the wave. They're going to want to ISO every single possession, as you see in this gameplay behind you. In NBA 2K21, I'm strongly considering making it an ISO build, or even this year, because ISO just seems like so much fun. And when you learn it, it is very effective. A lot of comp players like D-Nail, they ISO for comp. Like, he is one of the best ISO players in the entire game, and he does it for wagers. Like, he puts money on his ISO, and he wins a lot of those wagers. It's just a really strong strategy and purely skill-based. You're not relying on anyone else to score, and basically you can just take over the game when you're ISOing. Now that we have wrapped up the honorable mentions, let's move on to the #1 spot. Moving on to the last type of 2K player, the 5th on the list is the comp player. As you guys know, these guys are very good at the game. They are probably an elite or legend rep overall. They stay in stage all the time. They only play stage because their opinion is, why would they play park when they can make VC for beating kids in stage? Comp players usually shoot straight greens. They're always one of the best of the game every year. A lot of YouTubers are comp players, as you guys know. Nadex is a very comp player. As you guys know, he was one of the biggest ragers on the list. Poor Boy Sin, in my opinion, is the best 2K player. He has one of the smartest 2K IQs in the entire game, in my opinion. Ticino is very comp. You guys probably know Ticino. He is a little shot creator that does all those wagers that you guys are watching on Twitch, probably. And these guys are the best of the best. They take the game very seriously, might even play 3+ hours every day, grinding Twitch, grinding YouTube, whatever it is, and might even put money on a game with Stage or Park, as I said, like Ticino, which is called a wager. That is the 5th and final player on the list. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, but don't go anywhere just yet. If you want to watch 2K content just like this twice a week, make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. I am on the road to 400 subscribers, and all help is genuinely appreciated. Make sure to drop a like on the video. Let's really try to hit 10 likes. I know we can do it if everyone just chips in. If you want to watch more of my content, I'm leaving an end screen right when this video finishes to 2 of my previous recommended videos. I hope you have a great rest of your day. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out.